Hello everyone, looks like we're working. Oh, there's a sign gone. Now my latency's a little bit less on the mainstream. So that is a little bit behind because, and this could be the reason that things went a bit pear-shaped, is because I am running, for the first time, a 1440k stream. Somebody asked me about it last night, so I played around with some settings, so you should get a higher resolution version of the stream now. It's all working out, thank goodness, fingers crossed. I was starting to think Argsy apparently tried to start his vertical stream 3 times and it crashed every time. So I was starting to panic that that was going to happen, and we're alright. We're alright. Just like seeing me in the cinema. So, Jos, big shout out to Jos, actually, or Jos, I don't know how to pronounce his name. He's Dutch. Jos, it's probably Jos. He is absolutely the boss today. He has given me a test version of liftable pallets. So, we can give that a little bit of a go. Now, before we start, before we dive into our houses, I have a question from PC Taz, who was going to ask about, I wrote it down, dynamic pastures. Can you rebuild after deleting sections once pasture is placed and finished? So we're going to very quickly jump in and give that a test, and just so happen to have some goats over here. So if you delete an element now, so I think B, so we can take away that section. Now I need to go back into animals, and I probably need to go back into sheep. So can I now add in another element of a pasture? No, I don't believe I can. I think we've just deleted a fence there. So can we? So you can't extend a pasture once you've completed and finished it. But I'm just wondering now, let me find the same fence. If they have it's the same fence, they may not. I wonder if you can anchor fences to it. That looks like it, doesn't it? So the area is restricted. So, quick answer is absolutely no. You're stuck. So it's a one and done with the pastures. You can't then reattach it. Now you could delete all of the. Let's have a go with that actually, Lanwolf. That's a good idea. Let's go into delete mode again. Let's delete all of the sections. I think this is basically it. Once it's done, it converts it into a normal fence. But we don't have the option here. So there are some animals, so I can't sell it. Let's come out of deletion mode, but look, it doesn't give you your poles now to reshape it. So, the only option you've got now is to put a fence back in. Oh, you can't even put a fence back in now, look. So your pasture just has no fence, and you can't add a fence back in. Look, the area is restricted, so you have to come out with the area of the pasture before you can place a fence. So you can obviously extend it a little bit. There we go. So you can add a fence back in, but you only see where the... You're going to kind of leave it open at the end. So that's what happens. Now these have been grazing, so you can actually see the difference in the height of the grass here. And they have actually started to produce some milk. So, can you mow the pasture? I think you can. It's just meadow grass. So yeah. So with the visual, so you wouldn't. This wouldn't be pasture. In essence, this would just be grass. So there we go. We'll just have to see what's what with that. Okay. Hey DB, thanks for letting them know. Appreciate it. Michael Rosa, hello FSG, long time watcher, first time in chat. Looking forward to playing the new game. Looks awesome. Well, good to have you here, Michael. I appreciate you saying hello. Right. Yeah, vertical stream, guys. If you want to jump back over to the regular, if you're interested, you're welcome to. Realistic Farmer, no, it won't let you play. You'll have to wait till Tuesday. But you can download it ahead of time. Good afternoon, Mark. How are you? And Cranky and Christoph. Nice to see you all here. We are... Lonnie, thanks for joining us, Farm Manager. And Leroy as well. How are you doing? Right, here's what we've got here. I downloaded a shed. One of the sheds from the build mode. I'll show you which one. If I can remember. It is Constructables. I think we went with... maybe it's this one. Yeah, it was that one. And we've gone for a nice house as well. I think it was that one. So we're going to try and build them both in the stream. See what's what. Wayland Timlick, how are you, buddy? Nice to see you. I had a lovely chat with 4B about you when we were in the US. So great to have you here, mate. How are you? You've got... I saw your some of your shooting pics. Unbelievable. Really cool, man. Right, Farm Garage 4. Wood beams, planks long, and planks. So let's go and get some of them, shall we? Jos has given me the liftable pallets as a test as well. So, Lonnie with the super chat. Thank you, my friend. You are too kind. You are too kind. Look, I've switched to the day cab. On the international, and also the movement on the cab is really good. Ready to watch a game crash. I hope not, Jos. I hope not. Hey, Mark Thor, nice to see you, buddy. How are you? Look at the detail at the back of this truck, though. How nice is that? I'm on the wrong side of the road. Look, you can obviously see the engine, but yeah, the AI likes to turn right in front of you. It looks skinny, he's been on a diet. Yeah, but if I just clip the curb here... Oh, I'm going too slow, really. Look. Sign already taking a little... Ah, for goodness sake. Stuck on the lamppost. I was trying to demo how nicely the cab shakes. And made a hash of it. The sounds are better, louder and better. Look at it backwards off the floor. There's so much more ambient sound and little subtle stuff. It's really good. There's the baby horses. I haven't seen any in the blogs. Oh, that's a good question. I haven't checked that either. So we are at the warehouse, which is a brilliant little resource to have available to you. Where we can spawn whatever we need. So if you don't want to bother gathering wood and going through all of that process, you can just buy it here. Now, who can remember what we needed? It was planks. I'm going to get a load because we're going to planks long. I think we needed those as well, didn't we? And beams? Was it beams? Need to start remembering this, don't we? Wood beams. Let's try those for starters. Oh, it could be, actually. I didn't think about that, Ed. Because it's classed as a production until it's finished, isn't it? Isn't it? Available. Owned. Oh, it's not. Milo! Good morning from New Hampshire. You're new here. Well, it's great to have you here, Milo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you enjoy your time here. Planks, long planks and beams. Right, I need you lot to keep remembering that stuff for me. And I've bought more than that because we've got the house as well. I never actually checked what the house was. Now, before we go, look, I've got a nice hand there, thanks to Jos. But what we'll do, to start with, we'll maybe load a few of these up and see how we get on. Mountain Dare, usually it comes out on day 1. I'm using a different farm stick today. Mine was playing up yesterday. Let's push them all together. That worked the other day. Yeah, we get on. Is there a console command for super strength? There is, Carl. Yeah. So once Easy Dev comes out, I'll have access to it. I could have stacked them up before we moved them over, but I think kind of overdid it there on the I feel like the blocks under the pallets are got to be pretty accurate. Need longer forks. Yeah, I know, long forks would be brilliant. What's the command on PC for lifting heavy? You'd have to put a console command in until Easy Dev comes out. But it is super strength. Toggle on or off. There are also hedges in the game, yes. Thank you everybody for joining, by the way. There's a lot of you on tonight. That's tonight? Crikey. Getting ahead of ourselves here. A lot of you on today, which is nice to see. I was slightly worried that you'd all be like bored of seeing 25. Just let me play. But clearly there's a lot of stuff we haven't covered yet. But we'll just keep going. So you guys are as informed as possible by Tuesday. Just play a super strength toggle. Thank you. And then you have to type in true after that as well. There we go. Danmar, nice to see you. How are you? Loki is working on Lumberjack. That is music to my ears. Lumberjack is well up there as one of my most used mods in FS22, so I can't wait for that to come back. Such a handy tool to have. Oh, Legion's in the house as well. How are you, mate? Farmer's Life, this is the full game. All the bells and whistles as you'll get on day one. Hopefully with a maybe a little bit feisty on the extending boom there. Hope that doesn't come back to bite me. Oh, it might. Oh, this is going to end in tears, isn't it? Done all the hard work earlier on, and now we're going to shoot ourselves in the foot. Put those back down. Half this is down to my lack of skill, by the way. Squidge them back together. Could always just not stack them this high, but where's the fun in that? I could stack as well, but oh, spatial awareness in a game. It's so much easier in real life, this stuff. Almost like they're at different heights. Weird, isn't it? I think we're on a little bit of a slope, actually. That might be the problem. That might be half the issue. We're on a slope. Which is where liftable pallets comes in handy. This is where you find out there's no straps on this part of the trailer as well. It's okay, I knew there was. Oh yeah, this is why liftable pallets is handy. Thank you, Yoss. There we go. Where's auto-load when you need it? I'm sure you can sort that, Yoss. So yeah, these pallets are fine, but you've got to be really accurate with your forks to get underneath them. They're very narrow. Obviously, with bales, so you can spike them. With these, they seem to be a little bit more accurate. You need to be a little bit more accurate. But I'm not seeing any rattling or exploding pallets or anything yet, which is always good. Why is it moving? Look at that. Fine control to get that just right so they don't come off. You could almost do with them being a bit deeper. You know, you could almost do with having them the actual the support blocks at the bottom just that little bit longer, so that just makes it that little bit easier to get them on. Oh, how do the trees behave? I've only done a little bit, Mark, but they were looking all right. That one's getting yossified afterwards. Oh, oh. Why isn't that going in now? See? Ah, see, because we're like so. Ooh, what's going on here? That was interesting. How good is the FPS compared to 20T? I would say, from my experience, it's on a par, if not slightly better. But you've got to bear in mind, you've got 4K textures now. So you've got a lot higher resolution textures, and it's running the same. There we go. Most of this is down to lack of practice. You'll get better with this over time, right? Farm sim physics. No, there's no physics going on here. This is all... Oh, that little bounce. Yeah, that was more... I wouldn't say that's a physics thing. I think that was just a... maybe a glitch in an invisible something in the game. But no, physics, I'm not seeing any kind of bouncing, rattling physics, nothing exploding. Although I never experienced... A lot of people said the physics were bad in... Oh, I've done it again, clip that wall. Right, reverse straight out of there. People said, you know, exploding pallets and stuff. I wonder if it's more of a console thing, because I genuinely... both bales and pallets never really struggled in 22 with kind of any of that stuff. It was always pretty well behaved for me. Sergeant Heist gonna roleplay your farm. The nice thing is you can choose how much money you start with as well, which is quite good. First our forks. Well, these are a bit more old school traditional pallets. Let's see if we can thread the needle on these. Again, see? Not bad. Can't really complain at that. A million, you can start with $1 million and $1 million loan. You've got quite a lot to choose from. Now the good thing with this is I think I don't need to unload anything at the other end. I think I can just drive over the drop point. A bit. Down a bit. I'm getting a stream warning. I'm not sure if you're still there, folks. Get rid of that. Stream health. Hang on a second, let me just check everything's working. YouTube is... Oh. Hope you can still hear and see me. Fine. I'm getting some proper errors here. You're here, interesting. Temporarily froze, 30 seconds. Interesting. Hopefully it's gone away now. It's saying... Oh, I got a few drop frames, that's all. I've just got a massive warning all on my... Ah, it's recovered now. Stream is healthy again. Obviously had a wobble. One of the kids is obviously downloading something. I'm also trying to run this in 1440 for the first time, so I've probably not got all my settings optimised either for that. So we'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on it. Might be on the max of what I can stream, to be honest. Right, last two. This has been relatively uneventful, which I'm not going to complain about. I like the idea of this warehouse, by the way. The ability to just buy the stuff you need to straight off the bat without having to make it all. Now you can obviously make it all if you want that challenge, and I'm sure at some point I will be taking that challenge, but just certainly when you feel like it and you just need to buy a bag of cement for a job, you can do that as well, which is good. Hey Daz, how you doing, mate? How do I have 100 million? I had a very wealthy set of grandparents, Jamie. So I can, yeah, just buy anything I want. I did not. Yeah, I'll have to feed the hamsters a bit more to get the GPU going. Oh, what was I saying about FS physics not being bad on pallets? Let's go for a little ride. Let's put it somewhere else, shall we? Is there any camera angles for front loaders? No, just in cab, and I think the Cenebogen might have a boom camera on the Fendt, but that's all. There we go. Yeah, something going on with this one. Temperamental palette. Well, let's ratchet it all up. I haven't paid my inheritance tax before the 5th of April, when the new government whips it all off us. Will the game support 3 monitors? It should do, Peterman. I don't think there's any specific settings, though, to change FOVs and stuff. So if you're looking for a real triple monitor experience, no, it doesn't. So 1440 I have changed thanks to Christoph Kellens, who sent me his DLSS. There's a specific DLSS driver. I'm going to do a video on it because I think it's quite important. The DLSS in the game, you have to update it with another one. Ghosting is a real problem for NVIDIA cards, full stop, across loads of games. It's not a Giants problem. It's an NVIDIA problem. So just changing the settings, or downloading the actual DLL in the game, will work well. Right, here we go. Let's see how many of these we need over here. Oh, it's taken all of them. Okay, so now I don't have any for the house. That's good. Did the terraforming get a few? Go and check out the video that I just did. I released it an hour ago on the build menu. Oh, listen to those noises, that's quite good. Oh, okay, I see it. We've kind of loaded up more than we need there. A DD squeeze, that's my view. It's a lot more accurate and even though the tools are the same. See, I could have right, we're gonna have to go and get more now, aren't we? You're getting better at driving, all the signs survived. Oh, Hamish, the inheritance taxing is awful. It is horrendous. That shows just a real lack of understanding of how that whole community works, right? Right, there you go. Just to keep you all happy. Another sign gone. Right, let's get a load more stuff. We'll not bother. We'll not bother with the forklift this time. We'll try and get it loaded up. We do need an auto-load trailer, though, don't we? Oh no, wrong place. Anton, lovely to hear it, mate. That's awesome. Let's buy that. What was it? Wood beams, planks long, and beams, wasn't it? Beams. There we go. What's the ghosting thing you're talking about? But DLSS. If you're using upscaling technologies on NVIDIA cards and would appear AMD cards as well, you get this ghosting. You basically get these trails that follow things like birds in the air and stuff like that. No Leiden, this is base game, so if you're on console or PC, you will have this from day one. Galgoy, I have a video coming out straight after this stream. I've got 2 videos coming out this afternoon before our next stream. So keep an eye out for those, because one of them is about how well will FS22 mods work in FS25. It's a pretty lightweight look at it, but it'll give you an idea of what we will need. Galgoy, oh sorry, Gavin Schofield, super strength in base game. No, this is a mod. Yoss has made a mod for us. Jan, you are a legend, mate. Thank you very much for that. You don't need to do that. But yes, I said it yesterday, I'll say it again. Mrs. FSG just said, do what you need to do this weekend. Make sure the people get what they want, which was very nice of her. Even to the point last night when I finished my lunchtime stream, because like even my food is all out, because I'm starting at 2, but I'm not getting up particularly early because I'm staying up late the night before. That I'm starving by the time I come off the streams. So yeah, the range. I need to extend the range on this. Yoss. Can't get stuff to the back of my trailer. Farmer Alex, is super strength on console? No, but liftable pallets will be, which is basically what this mod is. So I'm not using super strength that's in the base game here. I am using the the liftable pallets mod that Yoss had literally sent me 10 minutes before the stream started and said, do you want to try this? Can I carry stacked pallets? I'm sure I can. I think I'm about 100 kgs as my... Obviously, we'll be taking a risk that the top one will come off, but if we're careful, we should be able to do this. Oh, no. So I noticed that the other day as well. They drop into each other. Oh, did I? Yeah. I noticed that with bales the other day. It's almost like when you've got super strength attached, it throws it off. Have you noticed that, Yoss? In your testing? Windshear, what is the point? I don't know, you tell me. What's the point in you coming onto a stream and just constantly making sarcastic comments? I don't know. Go do something better with your Saturday, mate. It's okay, you don't have to be here. Worthy bug report. I think it might be. Or is it the fact that we're... is it the fact that we're... because it does obviously work with Sunday. It is Sunday. What day is it? What week is it? What year is it? Oh, pingoed that off the back. There we go. Have you just arrived with cred? Because we were doing that before, we're just trying to do this at speed now. We're trying to build the house. We will load up some more, we'll try loading up with concrete stuff later on. Have the containers returned in FS25? They have not, actually. They're not, or not in yet. Anyway, that's not to say they won't come back, because there is a load of stuff that's due to still come out for the game, but definitely more coming. Get the last few on here. We will do some more. Don't worry. We're not gonna auto load everything. Sorry, super strength everything. But this was as much. Yoss gave me a mod, so there's an element of testing here as well for him. Hit the like to lift more pallets. So this will be a cross-platform mod. Hopefully, Yoss is going to try and get this out. If it passes all the testing, he'll try and get this out pretty quickly over... do I have super strength enabled? I do not, Yoss, no. I am using the mod only, I believe. I bought 2 sets of beams. Yeah, we've got a house to build as well as a barn. I don't know his hand stack. It's close. LMB. Oh, a land wolf. Can you see the building site on the map and what you need? So you have to be there. You can see it on the map. It's not 100% present, but I feel it might have been slightly improved player size. Yes. We have no more 6'8" players, I don't think, either. Let's push this on the back here. There we go. Right. There we go. More stuff coming on the vehicle front. We've definitely got a load of stuff. Oh, those two at the back aren't ratcheted down. We'll just have to hope we make it without them falling off. We'll drive carefully. We'll drive carefully. Are you going to play Fight Simulator 2024 when it comes out? And no, probably not. I literally don't have the time. Although it does look fantastic. Oh! They hit the post, but the sign didn't fall off. Anton, is that a question about crossplay, or have they released some info? Oh, no. See, there we go. I hope so. I mean, if I'm going to be honest, we know that the AI is... In fact, I was having a couple of conversations with people off the back of my can you bail using the AI. Oh, 1,000 viewers. This is the first time we've had 1,000 viewers on a stream, which is awesome. So welcome everybody. Thanks for joining. Great to have you here. On my bailing video, I was saying that what Giants have tried to do with the new AI and GPS is make it easy for everybody to use, and particularly console players or people that don't play a lot and want to pick it up and have access to the kind of the tool without going through a load of menus and having to set things up like you do in Courseplay and Autodrive. So Courseplay and Autodrive are there for the more hardcore player set, right? But Giants were like, well, we can fill the gap and give more tools to the kind of player base who don't have it at the moment, and particularly to console players. So you speak to Mr. Sealy P. This is the greatest FS ever, purely because he's got access to tools that only PC players had access to before. So from that perspective, it's a huge step forward for console, right? Massive, massive, massive. This is by far the biggest advancement in Farm Sim for console in a long time. But there we go. Let's see what we need here. So we'll probably want to skip forward a little bit here. So let's speed time up a bit until we get to the next phase. These aren't quick, by the way. Oh, planks. I don't have any planks. Normal planks. So we need normal planks for the next section as well. Did I leave planks out here? Good spot, Brian. Good spot. Does Courseplay offer better control for it? It does. You can do a lot more with Courseplay, and you've got planks there, right? We'll go and get some more planks. Nitro Dad, nice to see you back, buddy. What are your plans for 25? Are you going to have a look at doing a map or two again, or are you just going to enjoy retirement and play the game like the rest of us? So yeah, no, the AI is better and improved from 22. Is it perfect? No. Is it a huge step in the right direction? Yes. So it's accessible now for a lot more people. Coursplay's daunting. The first time you see Courseplay, it is daunting. I didn't, when I first started playing FS seriously in 19. I didn't try Courseplay for 6 months. I saw it and went, oh, like I haven't got time to even learn what that does. And it's not the most intuitive UI and everything. So yeah, this basically, if you can go into a field, press the H button, and it'll do the headlands and the middle of the field for you without much hassle. You're a step in the right direction, right? It's a proper bonus. Can you go into your house on this one? You can, Christian, yes. Thank you, Hamish. Yes, the farm stick is available from Thrustmaster. And if you put my code in TheFarmSimGuy, it supports the channel too. Planks, was it? We're missing? I think it was, wasn't it? 1,000 planks, but we'll get a few more. Maybe EPC. I wish they'd be in order. Also, wouldn't it have been nice to have a drop down for this? A drop down would have been nice, wouldn't it? So you don't have to go through these all the time. Oh my god, and there's so much stuff now. Planks, there we go. Let's buy 4 times for this. Lord Dragon with the membership. Thank you very much, sir. That is very kind. UX, Betty. UI. Get a lot of cement as well. I will. I'm gonna. Well, what we'll do is we'll finish this first part. I don't know how many parts there are or anything, so this is quite a good little experiment. You're learning as I'm learning here. See if we can do this in one go. You can see the concentration on my face. There we go. Hello Sam, how you doing? Might have to fire the old Giants editor back up. Oh my goodness, mate. I would get pretty excited. Oh, see, turn around too quick then. I would get pretty excited if you're going to come back. So Sam was one of the modders responsible for the fantastic Flint Hills in FS19 that was almost going to come to 22 and then didn't. But yeah, one of the best maps ever, in my opinion. Yeah, the pallets seem to be behaving quite well. We did have a little bit of a wobble on one before, one temperamental one, but seems to have behaved again now. Now, how many's on here? Well, we just need 1,000 for this first bit of the build, so let's just take these. Let's just take these and see what's what with these. Okay, sorry, Mr. Nothing to see here. Everyone all right? Everyone all right? Hey Wolfie, how you doing? Yeah, thank you everyone for joining. We have got 1,126 people watching at the moment, which is insane. If you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, that would very much help the channel. Have you been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault? Technically, that was my fault. Tip them in. There we go. Exactly, who puts a pole there? Right, let's speed things up now. So it's going to take most of the day. I think the best thing to do here is we're going to turn this into a proper work site. We're going to turn this into a proper work site, and we are going to put in a caravan. You need somewhere to stay when you're... where do you recommend new PC FS players get non-Giants mods? Still the mod hub, to be honest. Let's try, like, 5 PM, shall we? I like the fact you don't have to go through the day. Or is it the next day? It does go through the next day. So I've gone through a day and a half here. That wasn't clever. Was it? Or is it still the same day? Yeah, I've gone through September and most of the next day. Look, we're raining as well, so we've got a little bit of mud on our site. Farmer 2021, my favourite crop and things. Do you know what? We did rice harvest last night. All three of them, all two of them, and 10,000 litres of cement bags. Holy moly! Hey, Speyside, how you doing? It is Tuesday. This is released. I loved doing rice last night. It was really immersive. There was a lot. There's a lot to do and a lot to keep tabs on, which is good. Cement, right? 20,000 cement bags. So yeah, I really like the rice. I've got to say. Yeah, we did a little paddy there as well. Newest test, ground deformation with heavy versus light pallets. That's a good call, yeah. Love the rain on the roads as well. It's just, I've said this many times over the last few days. Across the board, there has been so much polish, detail, new little things that have been added. Loads of just everything's been turned up a little bit and refined, and it's they've done a great job with it. Beliua, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Can you play this game with friends? You can play multiplayer. Up to 16 players at once. Was it cement bags? I can't remember again. What was it? I saw cement bags there. How can I not remember from one, like from 2 minutes ago? Or was it cement bricks? Anton de Villiers, 4K. I've got view distance up at 400%, so I've gone into the game XML and bumped that up to 400% as well. And I'm streaming, I think, at 1440. Cement bags. I'm so glad you lot paying attention, because I clearly am not. Right, how many bags do you get in a pallet? Oh, this is... I'm bored of this already. Somebody... Yos, can we change this to be a drop down? Let's buy 4 just to see. 10,000 bags. And what have we got in a pallet? We have got 1,000. Crikey. So we need 20 of those. Holy moly. Okay, well, there we go. 10, yes. Okay, and then another 6 we need, don't we? We had bought 4 already. Right. I wish I'd auto-load at this point. No, you can't as well, Landwolf. That's annoying. I thought that the other day as well. If you could double-click that and just put I want 10, although the slider's not bad. But yeah, it would be nice if you could type in that and type the first couple of letters, wouldn't it? Yeah, a little bit of auto-load would be nice. We're going to be here a while. Oh well. Bear with me, we're going to go for it. You can produce them if you wanted to. Yeah, you could have a load of stones. Farmer 2020, where are JCB tractors? Now, I don't know for sure if JCB have even signed a license to be in 25. But it's either going to be because of that, or Giants have said already that they are currently rescanning all the vehicles for 25 because they've got this new this paint and reflection system going on. They can't use the existing... Let's try this again, shall we? They can't use the existing textures they had, so they're redoing everything, and it's taking more time because obviously they need to get to manufacturers and get permission to get into their buildings and all that. So things are taking a little bit longer, and also they made a decision about 6 months ago, apparently, to focus on gameplay development rather than vehicles, because vehicles can be added at any point, whereas gameplay developments are a little bit more time consuming and need a bit more testing. And actually that's what people want. People want gameplay in the base game. Vehicles, I think, are, will be fulfilled by modders in a lot of cases. So I think it's a fair call by them. They've only got a limited amount of people working on the game, so they've got to be tactical about how they do it. Right, let's do this very slowly because these spun off last time. I agree. Can you put the warehouse down closer? No, this is in... look at that. Even then they spun around. because they're not weighted down. So I need to get these on and latched before they fall off. This is testing all of my lack of skill and experience. Oh, they're moving back round now. Right, come on. Oh! I do not need these to fall off. Please don't fall off. Exactly, I think everybody would prefer base game functionality at the end of the day. Vehicles are just extras, right? Is that? No, here's a good test. Have I latched that, or is that basically because I placed it badly? Oh, yes, it must be latched because I can't move it. Let's try again now. Well, that's a nice touch, Yoss. You can't move them once they're latched. I like that. Right, should we try? Am I asking for trouble here? Trying to tidy this up? Probably. Oh, see, yeah, that's exactly what I didn't want to happen. Pallets falling through when they're. Yoss, is that the mod or is that a base game thing we need to maybe flag? There we go, I'm just going to leave them. Ooh. Game. It's going to be a lot of concrete in this house, isn't there? There is going to be a lot of concrete in this house. Does that with bales at the moment, yeah. No, it didn't do that in 22. Or did it? I didn't use liftable pallets in 22 because we had super strength. Oh, you've got to watch those walls when you come out of there, by the way. I love the fact, yeah, who said just before the fact that the pallets aren't all the same? Because they've just been sourced from everywhere and anywhere. Quite nice, isn't it? We'll just go with 4 this time, I think. Not make it too difficult for ourselves. Just got to be really accurate with the pallets. Like I said, it would be nice if they were slightly bigger. Ah, that's why we don't have any support at the back of the pallet fork. For 4 it works fine, so that's not bad. Let's leave them at 4 high for stacking, and then we'll maybe go 8 high on the... That was pretty clean. D. Cheswood, I am playing on the new American map, Riverbend Springs. Kevin Busy, is it a lot better than 22? I think it is. Like, just being really honest, I think it's there's improvements across the board from 22. I think, you know, some people get frustrated because the improvements that they wanted to see maybe aren't as big as they wanted to see or what they expected. But actually, I have to say, after playing it for a few days, I'm really impressed with what they've done. Is there more to do? Is there not always more to do in games? Is it ever possible to keep everybody happy with a game? But actually, what I've seen so far, I'm quite impressed with. 3 months. It will, and actually we started looking at the grain elevator, and in fact if you want to join, come Tuesday we're going to have 3 free-to-play servers open where you can come and contribute in the community project, which is the grain elevator, and get we'll try and get that built, because it's not a quick job. That you've got to work over days to do it, gather the resources and things like that, so it could be quite a fun thing to do. We'll do it on each of the maps. We'll do the temple, the grain elevator, and I don't know, what's the Zalonka one? I don't even know. I've not really paid much attention to what's happening on Zalonka. Not a map I particularly loved in 22, an expansion. I always said they released them in the wrong order. Zolonka should have been the first one. And all the good stuff that came with... all the stuff that came with the Silver Run Forest should have been in the Year 2 pack. But that's just my opinion. There you go. IceBM? Alright. Other than that, I just left them behind because I'm stupid. I've not launched anything to the moon yet. Oh, it's self-corrected, that one on the floor as well. Quite like that as well. Farmer Cop's done the elevator, it takes forever. Yeah, and that's why I think it could be quite nice for a like little community project. Now we're going to have to unload these at the other end, aren't we? Because if we put, we drive over the unload point, we're going to get all 20,000 going into one of the buildings, and we don't want that. Old man Shorty, I'm working on it, mate. I'm working on it. Apparently, building a house takes a little bit more than 5 minutes. And people complain this isn't a simulator. I don't know. Oh, I'm just going to have to lift that one on because it's the wrong way. It would be nice to see Giants do a 4X map. It would, and we asked them at FarmCon, Nitrodad, and they said they thought about it, but because they were bumping the graphics up so much, they were like, let's try and nail that first, and then see what modders can do, particularly for console. So will 4X work on store deliveries are missed? They want to see how it's going to perform on console, because they've said there's nothing to say that they couldn't allow 4X maps for console to come out. They just didn't want to do one. Hey, Farm Sim Farmer, how are you doing? Right, there we go. Let's ratchet this up. Did they add lease to own for vehicles? They have not. You can lease them. But can't do a lease to buy, so you're going to have to wait for that one as a mod, I'm afraid. Very soundproof, this cab, it's nice. Can only special YouTubers play early? I wouldn't call myself special, Airstrip. Privileged, I think. Giants decided that my channel was good enough to deem me having a copy, which I'm very grateful for, so... Tuesday is a free release, but if you preloaded, this is a recommendation, if you've bought the Giants copy, and actually if you haven't pre-ordered yet and you've seen enough to think, actually this is quite nice, you can still pre-order, and if you want to use my code, I'd very much appreciate that. You obviously don't have to, but it is there if you want to, and proceeds go to supporting the channel. It doesn't cost you any more, but equally, if you want to buy it from Steam or wherever else. Now, if you buy the Giants version, you can preload it, so you can download it and have it ready for Tuesday, ahead of things going live, which basically means that when you get up on Tuesday morning, you just need to fire your code in, and you can start playing straight away. Do you watch it, Steggers? Modders don't have the game already. Some modders will have the game, and also none of them have access to Giants Engine yet, which is kind of a prerequisite, certainly for vehicles, less so for script mods, but they still need that. So at the moment they are they're kind of in the same boat. Oh, how much is here? Right, 1,000 a pallet, Can I pick all of these up? Go on, let me. Right, this is going to be tricky. No, 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 no. It's getting caught on the planks. Sadly, working Tuesday, so preload doesn't benefit. That's a shame, Sam. Well, you can still do it, and then at least when you get home from work, you don't have to wait another 2 hours to preload. We've seen it log all specials word. Oh, I love it. Why is nobody in first person? Because I think when you're watching, it's a little bit more helpful to see it. Required materials next step. In storage, okay. So I think our storage is full, isn't it? That's why it's not letting us unload those. Let's drop them on the floor. So that was 6,000, wasn't it? Oh no, they are going in. So if we take these 4,000 here, that should be all we need for the next step. It does look good, Spooderman. There's lots going on. The Manchester is probably not the most attractive one to look at, actually. The International, inside the International is tremendous. The whole International is tremendous. The detail going on here is really nice. But there you go. Lovely cab inside. Lots going on. It is very nice. There we go. Can't buy the farm stick in the US through Thrustmaster. They might be out of stock, but I would say to that is just keep tabs on it, because every now and again they just appear back in store. It's not like they announce that they're back in store, so you basically have to get a bit lucky but keep checking. What size is the download, Daz? It is around about 20 meg. Hey Farmer Sim, nice to see you. Thanks for joining. We are over 1,300 people watching. That's insane. You got 1,400 watching at the release of FS22. Let's see if we can do that in the stream. $20 gig, yeah. 20 meg would be awesome, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's downloaded in 3 seconds. Any tips for new players, GMB? Yes. Start new farmer mode with a start farm, because it gives you some machinery. Make sure you do the tutorial that you get at the start, because it'll just give you a few pointers. The biggest thing I would say to you, though, which will help you get up to speed quickly, turn off seasons. Turn off seasonal cycles. So in here, there's a thing called seasons. I may have turned it off already, knowing me. I've already turned it off. So seasonal cycles, I could turn it back on for this. Seasonal growth, there you go. If I say yes, basically there's only certain times in the year that you can plant and you can harvest stuff. So if you're trying to learn the game and get your head around it, you end up having to wait months and months and skip loads of time to get to the next stage. Whereas if you turn off seasonal cycles, you can basically, every day, you'll progress. So you can you don't have to skip half as much time. And it means you can go through a few cycles of the harvest cycle all a bit quicker. So that's definitely my strongest route. And you can turn that on later on, and you can start to play more realistically once you've got your head around the basics. But that's definitely an easy way of just getting started without feeling the pressure of having to fit into other stuff. Do contracts as well. They're quite a good way of experiencing lots of different stuff. Yeah, that's another reason why it's worth preloading. The giant servers are going to be pretty frantic on Tuesday with people downloading. So if you can get ahead of the game and be ready to go, one, it helps giants because there's less pressure on their servers, but two, Well, the tips for seasoned players: download all the mods for all the things that Giants haven't done yet. Like, bring back proper seasons. I really hope somebody's going to rework seasons so there's a more advanced version. I mean, like I said before, they're trying to cater to as many people as possible, and the majority of players are just want to log on, chill out, have a bit of fun, relax, and enjoy the game for a bit. There's obviously a lot of people who like to play it in a little bit more of a hardcore, like, simulator mode, and they have to wait for mods to do that. So I think that's where you get the frustration from people, especially when the new game comes out and all those mods aren't available straight away. So there we go. They didn't get rid of seasons, David. It's just very lightweight compared to what we had in FS19 when it was a mod. The version in 22 was watered down, and then it seems like they haven't done any changes to it from 19 to 22. Now, we don't know that because I've not played it for long enough, but there's certainly nothing obvious. So we'll just have to wait and see. Originally, it is locked at 60 FPS, but you can unlock it. Steam should get a preload as well, I think. So apparently Steam isn't getting a preload. Does Steam decide which games they put preload on or not? So apparently they've decided they're not going to do it. I don't know if that's confirmed or not, or they've changed their minds, but also Xbox has already been allowed to preload. But I think as of today, if you're on PS5 as well, you can do that as well. Required materials for the next step. 99459945. Well, that's lucky. We've got stuff in storage. These planks are just going to be... There's no coming soon yet. Somebody was asking, Truckers Gaming. Just watched Hubbard, downloaded the map. How do you add it to the game? So you go into My Documents, My Games, find Farming Simulator 22 in there, and then there'll be a folder called Mods. Just drop the zipped folder into that. And if there's no mod folder in there, just go into the in-game mod hub. If you've never downloaded a mod before, just go into the in-game mod hub and grab any mod, grab a small tractor or something. I have no planks at the other side. Alright, I'll just grab this on the end here. No worries, truckers. Keep at it. Here for advice if you need it. Just shout. There's a load of smart people in here, smarter than me. Oh look, I've noticed that over time. I've not even noticed this. That concrete base was a lot shallower before, and now it's gone a lot bigger. Do I know if there's a large map for Alabama? I don't actually. There's a rice map, isn't there? No, that was Louisiana. Do you think we'll get buildable roads in the future? Anything's possible. Sam? Probably not in this game, but it's kind of creeping into construction simulator then, or road simulator, which isn't really at its core what it is. I mean, these are kind of nice little side hustles or side missions, but we've got a house here, we've got a farmhouse here, Farmer Sim, and we've got a shed over there. So 2 buildings from the Constructables menu. Right, there we go. I think that's everything delivered. I think we've still got a bit to go on the first step. Have I started on a new sim dashboard? I haven't yet, no. I'm waiting for them to upgrade it, but it'll be fine. Right, let's go for a sleep and see what happens the next day. Leiden, how's my driving? How's my forklifting? Do you approve, or are you shaking your head going, what is this guy up to? Is the telehandler electric? It sounds electric, doesn't it? I don't think it is, though. I'm going to check now. Can't check while I'm sleeping. Hey, Scott, how you doing? Nice to see you again. There we go. Morning time. Let's just check if this is... You've got me interested. I can't even tell. It's got quite a whine to it, hasn't it? Let's find out. No, you can definitely hear the engine there. Required materials for the next step. Right, we're doing good, but it's still not moved on, has it? Sleep again. Let's have another day off. It's hybrid. It also sounds like it has an engine. Turn off your trucks before you sleep. Maybe it's not accelerated. I think it is, Martin, but we'll check. Hey, Catherine, how you doing? Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. Oh, so you're getting into the winter now. Notice how it's a lot kind of more hazy. I love the fact that grass changes as well. That's really nice. Right. Required materials. Next step. I think that's engine power. I think that's kind of relating to power as in horsepower. Required... Okay, so that's interesting. The house said required vehicles. Cement... 10,000 cement bricks and 4,000 cement bags. Right, let's go and get those. There's nothing... What's going on? Why is this not moved on? Hopefully this isn't bugged out. See, it says required materials next step. Cement bags, none. Does that mean like it's 1 litre out or something maybe? Hey Mark, no, not had a chance to update the merch store yet. Right, we'll get a little bit more. We've got to get a load of cement, but right. Matt Hostetter, nice to see you again. How are you doing? 10,000 cement bricks and 4,000 bags, so we'll get a few more bags. Workers went on strike. It's very possible, Brenda. Let's go and get... Dutch stylers. If you have both, my recommendation would still be PC over console. They don't work during winter. Hey, Double R, nice to see you. Get a little stutter there. I am pushing my graphics card to the limit here with the way it's set up. Please tell Paul to Paul, buy the game. Right, I'm going to turn my engine off. I'm not going to wait. Why do you need supplies for the house? It's just say when you build a house, Noah, you just got to buy the stuff for it, right? Cement bags. They still needed cement bags, didn't they? So let's take 6,000. They said 4,000. We'll get 6,000. And the other thing was cement blocks, and there was 10,000 of them. So we'll just keep going through these until we find them. Cement bricks. 10 of them. There we go. I've got 3070 Linux. I've got 4090 in my edit. PC, my capture PC, but I don't have a my power supply is not big enough in my gaming PC, so that's why I'm put off getting another card. And also 5000 series comes out soon, so maybe we can save up for one of them. Oh, you'll be good on a 4070 yet. Performance is good. Performance is good. Do you think you're running 4 times higher resolution graphics than FS22, and I would say it performs about the same. Now remember that FS22 performed very nicely. If you turn all the mods off, FS22 is a good performing game compared to 19. But it's when you start adding mods in, some of which aren't as optimized as others, you start to see issues with frame rates and stuff like that as well. So bear that in mind. Why? Come on. Get off. Thank you. Would it good run on a MacBook Air M3 8GB? No, probably not. Macs, unfortunately, do not play games very well at all. Processor-wise, you're fine. You've got a limited amount of RAM there. I think do they recommend 16? Maybe it is 8 they recommend, or it might even be 4. You'd be able to run it, but it wouldn't look very good. And that's coming from me as a... I'm a big advocate of Macs. I use them all at work all the time. Macs are brilliant, but not for gaming. I understand if that's what you've got, that's what you've got. I'm not gonna just go and buy a PC out of the blue if you've got a Mac. I understand that. So give it a go, see what happens. Sam Orthodoxy, you are a gentleman. Thank you very much. Very, very kind of you. I'm glad you appreciate it. It's I've had quite a few angry people, shall we say, over the last few days that I got it ahead of them and they felt that they were entitled to have it too because they'd pre-ordered, and yeah, that stuff kind of annoys you a little bit, gets to you a bit, because I didn't even ask for it. I was offered it and given it by Giants. So but yeah, I appreciate you saying that. It's just a marketing thing, right? People want to showcase their new products. They just decided that my channel had enough viewers that it was worth doing that with, which is appreciated. Anton de Villiers with the membership, thank you very much, mate. That is very kind, Sinky. You did it nicely though, Sinky. You asked the question. I've had some pretty fruity language thrown at me the last few days. If you could see my DMs, you would be shocked. At the end of the day, it's just a game. It's just a game. There's no point in getting upset about it. I'm only buying enough here for the shed as well. I should probably buy more, but let's kind of mix things up. This is taking longer than I thought. I appreciate you all hanging around, because this is maybe not as exciting as farming. There's a lot of backwards and forwards stuff, isn't it? Negative Nancy's or Karens. I think if I'd called them Karens, Brenda, they would have been trying to hunt me down in real life and lynch me. I'm going to avoid stacking too much on here, but let's give it a go and see what happens. Well, that worked alright. Snowflakes. I kind of hope that this is helpful to you, right? So when you fire up the game on Tuesday, you're like, well, I know I can do that. I know where that is. I can give this a go. I know the kind of premise of planting rice and what you've got to do, and you know, we found some interesting stuff about how and when you fertilise the rice and which tyres you need to use and things like that on last night's stream. That's helpful information, right? So hopefully, on the whole, people appreciate doing. I know if I wasn't in this situation, I would have been lapping up this kind of content over the last weekend, just to kind of hope to make the gameplay more fun when I got hold of the game. Yeah, auto-load for stuff like this, definitely. I love stacking a bale or two, but auto-load for things like this is definitely a winner. I don't know how I managed to get those to overlap like that. That makes me a bit nervous. Just drop them on and run away quickly and hope for the best. They did indeed add tornadoes. How do the beacons look? The beacons look great. I'm not sure if they carry those reflective beacons into PS5 and Xbox now. They should be able to. I think that the limitation with those was PS4 and Xbox One, so hopefully now you'll get those cooler beacons, because they are nice. I love bale stacking. Why don't you just push through? Well, when I tried to super strength them before, Robert, I got shouted at for not bothering to load them up. We have been testing. Yoss has got a mod, so I actually have got liftable pallets here as a mod that Yoss has added. I'm trying to test, hopefully to get out, so all the console players can have super strength on day one, and PC players as well if you want to use it. Liftable bales on the way too. Love it. We're realistic. Exactly, Fox. We're trying to do it realistically. I don't like how quickly the warning for please start the engine comes up as well. You should be able to get in. I mean, I didn't even press my accelerator on my pedal there, and it was already flashing to start the engine. Did I? Did I? Oh my god, you guys are paying more attention than I am. Sometimes you do need super strength. Super strength is incredibly helpful. So I did. Oh my goodness. I haven't had enough sleep. Let me just get that. I've been working out. There we go. The gun show. Not only do you get to preview FS25, you get 2 tickets to the gun show. Let's put them at the back here. Arnold Classics. Mike knows. Mike knows the score. Mike knows the score. Sleep is overrated. Sleep when you're dead, right? There's too much going on in the world to sleep. Let's drive in the cab for a bit, because it... Check the road this time. Look at those reflections on the windows, aren't they nice? Oh no, we're going down here. Coming in hot. Oh, Skoda driver, get out of the way. Look at the leaves on the road as well, it's quite a nice touch. Just hear all those little ambient noises, the little bangs and clatters and things like that. Even the gear shift there, hear that? This is the US map, Sam, yes. Let's get this lined up here. Let's go to have a trailer hitch. Zinix, take care, mate. Thank you for dropping in. I appreciate it. Do you know what I mean? I've just stopped the engine there. It says, please start the engine. I don't want to. It's a bit annoying. It's a bit annoying. Look, there you go again. I just got in and got out. All I wanted to do was get in the cab. I didn't want to start the engine. Let's see if this has sped up a bit. That was Argsy in a Skoda. Head tracking. Has this moved on? Cement bags 0. Oh, I was going to buy a few more cement bags than the bought. Oh, I did. I bought 6,000 litres. So let's see if that pushes that on, or we've got a glitched house. That would be annoying, wouldn't it? Truckers Gaming. It's worth the money. Definitely. But it depends. It depends. It's a hard one to quantify, really, because I can't tell you what to spend your money on. I think if you, I mean, I'm an avid FS player, and I paid for FS22 when it came out, and this is better than FS22 in terms of what it has in terms of features. So for me, it's absolutely worth the money. However, my skill is not better, as I'm proving now by butchering this. Yeah, I'll take 1,000 cement over to the other one. Do you think the bale stacking has got easier? I honestly never ever had a problem with bale stacking in 22, so I know a lot of people kind of say, oh, it wasn't very good, but I literally thought it was, and somebody who's stacked bales a lot in real life, they could be, the mass of them, could feel ever so slightly heavier, but in general I don't think it was bad. Thank you. It does all the tracks on, and the fact that they don't go away as well. Now, obviously, if you reload the game, they go away, because I get they have to kind of clear out the cache and stuff like that. Oh, I think that might have been. I think it might have been. We were maybe like a litre short or something. Yes, we were. Look, just 1 litre short. Messed that up. Bear Gaming, as of Tuesday. We are going to have 3 servers running, free to play. Anybody can join. All we ask is you be respectful, help other people out, and do it as a team effort. And you can muck in. We'll have some building of houses going on. We'll have farming going on. You name it, we'll have it. Oh dear, that spatial awareness in a game is really hard compared to. This actually could do with a boom. There we go. Boom camera would be helpful. Oh, it's getting caught on the trailer. A bit higher. There we go. Oh, truckers. Well, I'm glad you're on the mend, mate. Yeah, take your time. Oh, I've got out. I thought there was another camera on it then. Come on. Can we get all 4 of them? Yeah. Well, I suppose I could with this one, Cranky, couldn't I? Because these are all going to this point. You make once again, as always, Cranky, the common sense comes out. Stewie Norfolk, are they adding? They're adding loads more stuff. So before they said. I said before, Giants made a decision about 6 months ago. Were they going to finished dropping all of the vehicles into the game, knowing that it had to rescan them all because of the new paint and reflections and stuff like that, or focus on gameplay features, so they decided to go down the gameplay feature route and then release a load of new vehicles as free updates. Yeah, and I think that's 100% the right decision. Been good, life got busy, but you miss your... Well, it's great to have you back, Nitro Dad. Even if it's just to drop into a stream and say hello and have a chat. Can I show the floor deformation? Yes, there you go. It looks really good. Definitely worth going and checking a few of my streams and videos out over the last few days. We've done a lot on it. So 8,000 and, let's say, 2,000 cement bags. Right, bricks and bags. 8,000 bricks, 2,000 bags. Nice. Do the tyre tracks disappear only when you log out of the game, Joseph? These will just keep on building until... Oh look, he says that, and then some of them disappeared then. I think there's quite a high limit for them. How many mods? I think the mods you'll see on Tuesday will be maybe a few Giants vehicles and things like that. The map is ginormous. It is a good map. It's a really good map, that one. Strap goods on the trailer will not get taken by the... Yes, you've got to unstrap them. That's right, Blades. Have I tried the farm stick on 25 yet, Michael? If you... Oh, I haven't got it here. It's right here. Yes. Yeah, it's where, if you're on the vertical stream, you can see it. You can see the top of it. I turned off my... In fact, I could turn it back on now, couldn't I? Let me turn it back on. I turned it off the other day because it was in the way of something we were demoing, but... that is the wrong thing. Yep. And see a little bit of what's going on down there. So yeah, here it is, just next to me. Yeah. There you go. Right. 8,000 blocks. And then, so that, Anton, over there is the edit suite. That's the PC you can see over there behind me. And then I've got a vertical here, I've got another camera here, and then I've got up here, that's where my OBS is, so I can see what I'm streaming to you lot. And there's the farm stick, for those of you who haven't seen it before. I may have a special edition one that was given to me by Thrustmaster at FarmCon, but it's the same, it operates and works the same as anyone. Hey, Jim Browning, how are you? Construction is a nice addition to FS25. It is very cool. I like it. What do we say? Cement bricks 10. They said 8,000, but let's take 10. And they said you get used to them, camera. That's why I wear a cap. What was it? Blocks and... what is wrong with me that I can't remember? Like, literally in the 2 minutes since we left the yard, I'd be rubbish as a delivery guy, wouldn't I? 2k cement bag, I'd be like, yeah, I'm here to collect, yeah. I'm gonna have to drive back and find out. Never get anything done. Cement bags. Thank you, Christoph. Let's get 4, because we know we can pick up 4 in one go. The irony is, there's a scribble pad here. There's just nothing written on it. I may have streamed for like 20 hours this weekend. It's starting to catch up with me. Are those constructed houses enterable? We'll hopefully, if you can hang around, Landwolf, we'll find out. I definitely think it's quicker with the little stutter there. I didn't have that stutter before, but I've bumped my graphics right up, so I wonder if that's much to do with it. It's definitely quicker because you're doing 4 at once rather than 1 at a time. Just got to drive slowly so they don't spin off. Also, that's another frustrating thing. Talking about screenshots, NVIDIA doesn't work yet, so I can't grab screenshots. Boto, are there still horses in game? There are indeed. It would be really good if the Funfair mods could go over to cancel, as I only have PS5. The Funfair mods? Everything you'll get in the game will be the same on day one for... so the house building, the auto drive, all of everything on day one will be for every platform. Oh no, I have GeForce Experience, which means you can tweak your settings and all of that. Yeah, so I can still take a basic screenshot, but NVIDIA, like Ansel and all of that, where you can tweak your colours and things like that, is it's just that thing, right? When you've done something for 3 years every day and somebody takes it off you, you're like, oh, this doesn't feel right. That's why the menus, actually, on the first day I was like, ooh, I don't like the new menus in FS, really don't like them. But then after a couple of days I actually like them more now. They're a little bit more intuitive. It's just that classic change is something you just got to get used to. It's a good call, Mark. He may have tornadoes turned off, I think. No, you only get 1 tornado a year, I think. Maybe a little bit more on the US map than the other maps. I think you only get a maximum of 1 a year, and even then it's not consistent on the other maps. But on the US map it might be a little bit more, but yeah, so they don't come very regularly. I've yet to see one in normal gameplay. I've only ever spawned one. And they're fine. I like the fact they damage the crops. I like the fact there's some kind of Bear Gaming, any tips on how you can grow your channel? Yes! I love it when people ask this question, because 4 years ago I had didn't even have a channel. It literally is 4 years since I started. And I did it for a bit of fun. So the key thing is, if you're trying to build a YouTube channel to make money, you'll never make money. If you're doing it because you love it, especially kind of doing something like this, slightly different if you've got a business or something like that and you're showcasing, but if you were trying to do this, if you're like, I'm going to start a YouTube channel so I can quit my job and play games every day, you'll never do it, because you'll always be chasing that dream, whereas actually if you just do it going, do you know what, I'm going to have fun, I'm going to enjoy the game, I'm going to play the game, and if stuff happens, stuff happens. If people start watching, it's all about the process. I love editing videos as much as I love playing the game. So from that perspective, I get as much satisfaction out of creating a cool edit of a vid. So you're enjoying the process of making the vids as well. Just so happens I make vids for Farm Sim. Alright, I make vids for... There you go, Cranky. I think you were number 2. I think you might have been my 2nd subscriber, weren't you, Cranky? But yeah, you've got to be authentic. Like, if people see through it, if you're trying to be kind of fake, or you're doing it for the wrong reasons, people see through it. And you also got to be prepared for a lot of graft. I would say, in the last 4 years, on top of a day job and a family and everything else, I've put in 40 to 50 hours a week. On top of, I started my own business 2 years ago as well, which seemed like a good idea at the time. but like, the amount of workload of that was just insane. So yeah, I'm probably living on about 4 hours sleep a night for the last 4 years, and that's not me being a martyr. It's just, you know, it's the classics thing. You know, the more effort and time and hard work you put in, the more likely you are to get results at the end of it. Anybody watch Matt Armstrong, the guy who he buys broken supercars and fixes them up? He's got a phrase that is hard work beats talent, and I believe that you can be the smartest or the fittest person or the strongest person in the room, but if you can't be bothered and you're not willing to put the effort in, I do have less hair to show for it as well. You're right, Mike. Yeah, if you can't be bothered, nothing's going to happen. And also, entitlement's a really bad thing these days, right? The internet's made everybody really entitled. So people just think, oh, I put 2 videos up and I haven't got 1,000 subscribers or 10,000. Why not? And then they get annoyed with the people for not watching their channel, and you're like, well, no, that's not how it works. You've got to treat it like I treat it like a business. I also drive into. I was too busy watching the train. I didn't see the fence. The barrier was down. I know Mark Thor's the king of 2 hours a night sleep. Thank you, Scott Robertson. There we go. Another sign gone. I know exactly. I would have just crashed into the train if that's why they put the barriers there, right? Is that not the point of the barriers? So yeah, just work hard. Also, I think there's a real bad thing with YouTube in general, that people look at the big content creators and just copy them. And all you become is a bad copy of somebody else. So, like, excuse the complete pun, but I mean it. Like, plough your own furrow. Do something different. Do something that nobody else is doing that makes you stand out. Whether that's through your personality or the way you do stuff in the game, or as long as it's authentic and is you, one, you'll enjoy it, and hopefully other people will as well. Daz, you got 35 subs, but even that's been growing recently, hasn't it? Right, there we go. Required material. Oh my god. Another 8,000 and 2,000. I wish I had. Where's store deliveries when you need it? Seth, I use the Adobe suite. I use After Effects, Premiere Pro, Photoshop, Illustrator, depending on the job. J-Bot! How you doing? Oh, how they doing today, mate? You're having a good season so far, aren't you? Well, you're having a good season, or Rangers are having a bad season. Oh, that's true, actually, yeah. We need to just skip forward to the next stage now, don't we? We've got to actually load in stock. Cement bricks. We've got a right amount of cement bricks. So let's skip this forward and see what happens. Plough your own furrow. Sorry. Bit cheesy. Recon Lobster, be yourself and it will be enjoyable. Absolutely. I mean, you're doing it for yourself at the start. At the end of the day, at the start of the day, at the end of the day. If you turn off event destruction, does it also turn off hail destruction? Or is it, no, event destruction gets rid of tornado and hail damage. Ben Harris, depends where you have ordered from. I believe it's 1 in the afternoon, but you can download now. And then all you need to do is put your code in on Tuesday. So literally at 1 PM you could be playing at 1 minute past 1 if you've already downloaded it and prepped ready to go. Which is pretty cool. That's my watch telling me it's time to stand. Now you tell me. 3 days into a long weekend. Oh, we're getting some snow. Nice. Snow and lightning, it would appear. Did you see that? Let's have a look, Brian. Let's have a look at that. It's a good question. I don't think anything is sortable, if I'm being honest. So if anybody... Oh, buy and sell are they? No. They are just icons. So we're looking for a good modder to come in that can put some filters on here. That's what we need. So my watch doesn't know it's preview weekend. No, it does not. Look at that. Even the snow's nice. That's fixed my DLSS. Hasn't it? No striping there. I'm intrigued. I'm looking forward to going back and playing this back to see how the 1440p... Anybody who watches me a lot, you noticing a difference in the quality here? Oh, look! I'm too busy dithering about. Look, we've got walls! I did a thing! I did a thing. Right. Oh, look. We're cement bricks. 1 litre again. There's there's been a lot of coffee drunk. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, I'm annoying. I've cement brick 1 litre. Oh, 0 litres. That means I need more. Clarkson! Cement bags. 7,000 cement bags. Oh, next step. But we have got... Oh, we've got 2,000. Right. What do we need? Cement... Oh. Right, I'm using you lot again. 7,006. So let's get 8,000 cement bags. Remember that. $7,000 and then 1 cement brick. Oh, it's annoying, isn't it? And cement. I went on the internet and I found this. And 1 brick, yeah. There's the, got a little bit of exhaust. Oh, we've got wet roads as well now. I love the roads. And the reflection. You get the reflection of the truck in the road as well. See that? See the chassis at the bottom of the truck in the water? Very cool. I've seen the stone picking quarry. Yeah, we did that yesterday. It's good. Brad Yelneck. I will happily share this with you. There we go. If you haven't pre-ordered yet, you still get the CR11 and the McDonald pack if you order before Tuesday. And if you order from Giants, you can also preload it. So so you can literally put your code in on Tuesday at 1 PM UK time, so whatever that is in your part of the world, you can just put your was it bag 8,000 watts and blocks? No, was it bags or blocks? Hanro, the AI are better. Are they perfect? No. But are they better? Yes. Bags, 1k bricks. I might buy 4k bricks just to... I was going to stop after 2 hours, and we're not even close to finishing yet. We've got to keep going. We've got to get this done, haven't we? Cement bricks. Let's go with 4, because we can pick up 4 at once. And we've got some supplies. Oh, sorry. Thanks. Thanks, Ed. Just talking to Farmer Hamish. Thank you, my friend, for the 10 memberships. Yeah, biggest stream so far of the weekend, which is awesome. 1,200 people watching is insane. So thank you all very, very much indeed. It is much appreciated. You have choices of who you watch, so I very much appreciate that you decided to stop by here. They don't come through the cab anymore. DJM with the gifted memberships as well. Thank you very much, sir. You're very kind. Yeah, if you could hit, there's 1,200 people watching, just 471 likes. If you could hit the like button, that just helps the channel get discovered by other people. Very helpful. Whiskey Sierra's here as well. Nice to see you, man. Okay, that is not lined up very well. Right, here we go. Snow is good, isn't it, Rock? Oh, what's the score? I was keeping an eye out before, Carlos. We're doing alright at the moment. We had a bit of a wobble, didn't we? And then we've kind of ran at it for the last few games, which is great. Arsenal last week was great. Forest are no pushover either. They've been playing well the last few weeks. Go. Tell you what, I'm getting a bit more comfortable now after doing this for a bit. It's always practice, right? Always comes easy with a bit of practice, and probably poison the curse of the commentator there. I've said just before I launch something into space. Am I a Forest fan? No, I'm a Newcastle fan. Go. FSG is not a Forest fan. I hate forestry in every form. The hail leaves patches on the fields. It's quite good. So you definitely would get a yield loss by doing it. Quite like it. I quite like the visual way, the way it does it. Looks similar to the tornadoes when they. Here's a tip actually. These only put 5. Is it 5 in a block? So if you're stacking them like this, you might want to do 4 at a time. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? It just keeps filling up. It'll fill up the empty space. Isak, what son? What a buy he's been. I know, Trey. That'd be a lovely little challenge, wouldn't it? I mean, where are you going to get all this stone from? Like, literally, where are you getting the stone from? Crop insurance, yeah. Right. One. Let's grab the other one. Come on. Ooh. Bit of brute force there. Get him on. No, you don't have to buy your house brick by brick. Unless you want to. I mean, that would be brilliant, wouldn't it? You buy a field and then literally build every building on it. But you could if you wanted to. The joy of farm sim, right? There's no right or wrong way or way to play the game. You can just do whatever you like with it. Which is great. I'm waiting for the engine mod to get rid of that stupid sign. Don't tell me I left some bricks again. Did I do it again? You're just winding me up now. Yeah, hopefully this is unlocked so modders can get a run at it. Yeah, well, I would love to see... I would love to see kind of different sheds and stuff. I really hope TerraFarm's coming back. So look, no snow in the cab. Pretty cool, eh? I don't have any wipers on. Look at that as you go past the trees in this reflection. Cool, eh? Yeah, I'll run the twist just at the end, boss, and we'll throw the twister on for a laugh. Remind me though, because I'll forget otherwise. Sapper DJ, thank you, mate, for joining. Much appreciated. Truck is lovely. What the baler's like? No, bang average, Mark. They're just pretty base game at the moment. I mean, there's some nice ones, some nice modern ones, but I actually quite like the Gavile round one. Cement bricks. Do you get to pick? There are a few options, Big Rebel. You've got like 4 sheds and 6 different houses. I'm just going to be quick here and take this over here. See if we can move this on to the next level. And brick. As soon as you can get available. That's awesome. I love TerraFarm. One of my most popular videos of FS22 was TerraFarm. So we were right there. We did need that trigger. So there's a tip for you. If you're doing these, if it says 8,000, buy an extra pallet. Buy an extra pallet because it'll slow you down a bit if you don't. And over the pace of over the course of the build, you'll have a little bit of a backlog, but in general, you'll be all right. So, in fact, I'm going to take this, and then I'm going to drop the other stuff on the other one. Oh, Eric's got his gifted membership. Nice to see. There you go. I know. Well, that would be the test, wouldn't it? We do the tornado, and then... oh! Didn't switch off, Yos, if you're still here. When it goes into the construction point, it left the hand up. Drive slowly, so we don't lose anything. Because apparently you do get damage on buildings, but I've not seen it yet. There we go. The small factories are tremendous too. I think one of the, again, if you've seen my video that just went out an hour or so before the stream, there's some cool stuff in it. Cement bags, we have got 9,000 in, and you need 7,000 for the next step. And are we good over here? Do we need anything else over here? Ipswich beat Spurs. Deary me, Spurs. Deary me, they are a Jekyll and Hyde team, aren't they? Wood beams. No, we don't need anything. Right, we can skip forward. Next day. So, I don't know how many months. We started in August, did we? Oh, no, we were in September when we started? I can't remember. I think I already skipped forward a day. So I think we were in September when we started. It's not quick, Crofter. Which is, I guess, a nice thing. Hey, Barry, how you doing? This looks brilliant. It does, doesn't it? It's good fun. Oh, we've got a bit of frost now. There we go. We've got some beams up now. I think we'd move forward to September because I had one strand of rice growing in my paddy field that we'd set up. But what are we now? October, November, December. Oh, 4 months in. Roof plates, 6,000. I think this might be the last stage we're on now. 6,000 on the roof plates. And what we got here? Cement bricks, 2,000. Have we got any in there though? No. So let's double up on the roof plates. Let's double up on the roof plates. So what was that? 6,000 roof plates. So let's get 12 of them, and let's get 2,100. So let's get 4,000 cement bricks. 12 roof plates, 4 cement bricks. 12 roof plates, 4 cement bricks. 12 roof plates, 4 cement bricks. Hey, the sim guy, nice to see you. How are you? Oh, we discovered last night that we had a combine harvester with... oh, we've got icy roads. Let's see if it's any slippier. With a combine harvester, it did... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, we discovered last night we had an hour... Did you see that just turn in on me? Did you see that? Yeah, we'd had an hour's work on a combine last night, and we put it into we put it in to have the paint repaired or repainted. 26,000. 26,000. That was the horn on the truck. Thank you, chef. 12k roof plates. Yeah, it's not loud enough, is it? Yes, the paint job prices are stupid. Cement bricks, 4,000. And that included, it was 2,000 something, wasn't it? But that's fine. Roof plates. I think there's another one to go on the other house, to be honest. What do we say? So, was it 7? 6. So let's get 13. Get both of them at once. You think with all the damage this truck's gone through it would look scratched, but it looks fine. Oh, a little bit on the foot plate there, maybe. It is a nice truck. I do like it. Right, let's get loading. Need a spreadsheet to work out how much this... Yeah, if you're ever building your own house, don't do it like this. Maybe set a budget first and work out how much it's going to cost. Right, here we go. Let's... Final push to get this done. This has been good fun. I've enjoyed this. I'm sure somebody somewhere will go, oh, it's not farming. But, same people that say logging isn't farming. Start calling it Rural Life Simulator. Will cripple you on the tax bill as well at the end. I know I'm pushing my luck here because top layer won't be protected by anything, but we'll take it really slowly to the trailer and see how we get on. I watched an episode of the... Oh, no, 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 no! Forks are stuck. is the problem with these narrow bits here, isn't it? Once you get stuck, they're hard to get out. I don't know why I do this, Graham. Like, giving myself, like, ammo by trying to do... Oh, okay, get off the wall. Oh, a little bit of twitchiness there. I did try a forklift last night, and we couldn't get the reach over the trailer to do it as well as we wanted. Merida Cave Diver. Yes, I think in an ideal world I would be doing this with auto drive. Although it's been fun. You know what? I do these streams because it's the opportunity to have a chat with you a lot as much as it's play the game. So while this has been time consuming, at no point has it felt boring or annoying. I've quite enjoyed it. Yeah, you'd have to load from both sides, Jesse, you're right. So, actually, we're still going to be online. My next video drops at 4:30. I thought I'd be offline by then, but I think we might still be going. Covering a few interesting things this afternoon on a couple of vids. If you want to know if FS25, if FS22 mods work in FS25, we've done a little bit on that, and we also look at ploughing and a little bit of a rant around why multi-terrain angle is still not in the game at a level that we should... Is it worth doing the Ford class combine for 25? I think so, Mark. Everybody loved that combine. Ah, Snow King. You've got far too much time on your hands to think about that. You're right. You're right. I wonder if I could lift that top layer off. It doesn't look like it either, does it? I'm going to absolutely make a rod for my own back here by messing this up. But it's a good point, and I'm going to do it. Have you given up on the AI to bail? What else do you think you can try to get them to do it? Moan at giants. Oh! I think what we need is one of those rakes, those front-mounted rakes. That would help. Ooh, pluck them off there. You know the big rake we've got, the V rake, that I think that once that's in game. Although we did find a bug last night, which Marcel was in the game with us, and he said, "Oh, that header should be dropped." So the bale header pickup wasn't dropping when it should have been. So he'd scribbled that down. He's spent a lot of time in streams. I mean, credit where credit's due. He has been in every one of my streams, keeping an eye on what's going on, spotting little bugs and things that are maybe not working quite right, and sorting them out. So there's a load of bugs. So there will be a patch on day one, I think. I mean, we've had 3 patches over the weekend. So they're clearly fixing stuff rapidly ahead of launch. But I have to say, this feels, having done the 22 launch, this does feel much better than 22. 22 was buggy as hell on day one. So far, playing this weekend, yeah, there's some stuff in there that's a bit annoying, and things don't, like we couldn't load the rice planter last night on stream and stuff like that. There's a little bit of a glitch in there, but no, nothing game-breaking, nothing that's crashing or game-breaking. There's just stuff that you're like, oh, that would be nice if that was fixed, but they're getting through stuff as well. So I would say on Tuesday, if you're playing and you find something, get yourself. Hey, it's snow. Oh, we get to show the snow. Look at that. Make sure you fill in the bug tracker. Feedback.giants.com, because it really helps them. But also, don't go and put in there you can't bail with the AI, because that is not a bug, that is a feature. It's stuff that's not working rather than stuff that you would like to see in game that you haven't got in game. But yeah, make sure you can distinguish between the two. The wind must have blown the snow into this port here. I don't know, Sam, to be honest. Did you see the way that dropped off? That this is going to be fun now, because we're going to have to bounce over the deformable ground. Attila, what do I think of the game? I think it's summed up in those tyre tracks in the snow there. I am way more impressed than I was with FS22 after playing it for the first 3 days. Way more impressed. I think it's really good. It's not perfect, but was it ever going to be perfect? Is any game perfect? But I think they've done a good job. Now this is fun. Let's see. Look, I can barely get started there. Really struggling to pull away there. Once you get up to speed, you're alright. But, yeah, it was quite hard to get started then. New stuff gives you new ideas. Nothing is finished. That's a good way of putting it, Jos. Snow chains. Got some lights on, at least. All that with the train again? No. Right, where am I going with these? Can you remember? The house, aren't I? Is it easy to play with the steering wheel? Absolutely. Did I get my version of the game that has the ignition switch? I have. It's still unboxed. Right, well, did you see that drop down as well when I got into the yard? The snow is good, and look at the reflection in lights. So good. Right, roof plates 6,000. And what was over here? I don't want to put them all in, do I? Cement bricks, 2010. What's the steering wheel specs? It is a Thrustmaster T248, and I'm using that with a farm stick. And I'm using the SimTask set that rotates the wheel, so it sits in a more truck and tractor-like position than we're going to put all 4,000 bricks in, even though we only need 2,000. Because I'm not sure how else we could do that. This is going to be... Oh, look at them bouncing. This is going to be hard. I'm going to have to go really slowly here. I'm just going to go backwards. I'm just going to turn around. I'm not going to bother. The way that snow decompresses, it's good, isn't it? There we go. You were hoping there was rain particles. So there was, but it was causing performance issues, so they've disabled it for now. So there's every possibility it will come back in the future. We'll just have to wait and see. See if we can get across here without these... If you put too much product in, is it just a loss, or will the excess be able to be used by... I don't know, Brent. Let's find out when we finish this, because I do have a lot more. Can you still use keyboard and mouse if you don't have a wheel? Absolutely, Bill. Yep. Derek Hurst, no I haven't, but just absolutely put the game on an SSD rather than a traditional drive. If you've got an SSD available, 100% put it on that. It will be quicker. Let me have a look. Roof plates. Right, it looks like we're bang on roof plates. I did buy an extra one, so we shall see. We shall see. 6 more stages? Oh my god. I'm gonna have to come back and finish this later. Right, we had those backed up for here. I'm assuming we want these over here. Cement bricks required. Okay. Let's put our... I'm guessing this will need roof tiles as well. Will there be DLCs when it comes out? There won't be DLCs when it comes out, but there will be DLCs in the future. Swim and climb. I checked my video that I did that went out at about lunchtime today. I kind of go through all the menus. You have to finish where you started, man. I'm just going to put this here for now, because I'd quite like a few extras just in case we run over. Let's put this over in the house. When we sleep again, I'm going to put it forward to about 10 AM. It's almost like night time here, isn't it? Yeah, bigger SSD. So yeah, if you put your mods on it on the hard drive, on the spinny hard drive, it will just slow your game down because it'll have to go and look for them on a slower drive. So put all your mods and your game on the SSD. That would be my advice. Or buy another second SSD if your motherboard can take another SSD, or you've got an external SSD. Use those. 15 stages. 15 stages. Right. I think that's all we need now, isn't it? Let's cement bricks, and we've got enough cement bricks in there. People still have old spinning drives. My backup's an old spinning drive. Will I create a sim dashboard panel? No, I wouldn't create a sim dashboard panel for this, because it's sim dashboard panels for vehicles, really. Yeah. Settle in, folks. Let's go to 10 AM. See what the weather's like. I was supposed to record a video for Thrustmaster this afternoon. Damn it. Unfortunately, I was supposed to be taking tomorrow off work, but I've had to work because I'm too busy. But we are going to stream with ARGs in the evening. Roof plates, that's still going, so that's not moved on. That's right, you would never want to long-term store anything on an SSD. They deteriorate over time. Cement bricks. Oh, that's not moved on, has it? Let's move it on again. You heard of this map locator? I have heard of a certain map locator, so there is a tool coming out. Which has been constructed by Yoss. So when mod maps come out, you'll be able to find them on the map of the world. And select them. So it'll be pretty empty to start with, but as time goes on, it will start to get populated. JBJ, check the Steam Farm Sim 25 page. It lists the base requirements and the recommended. Oh, we got a roof. Got a roof. Planks long, 3. Shut up. It's exactly, he's done it with Sully. Sorry, Sully. He's done it with Argsy. Planks 90. Oh my god. I'm just gonna drive over and buy some planks. George Holmes, it's not released anywhere till the 12th. Look, I can only do 12 miles an hour in the snow there. It was struggling to get started. Although I have fed back to Giants that we need wet tyres when it's snowing as well. Right, regular planks is what we need, isn't it? The traffic behaves a lot better these days. I will say that. Do we have to go to IKEA for the furniture? Well, we could furnish it. What was it? Planks? Standard planks, was it? Planks. Literally 1 pallet of planks. In fact, we'll get 2, because one will disappear, won't it? It will disappear in full. Oh, we bought 3 anyway, okay. Good. Share will look forward to auto-load trailers. Yes, Share, this is... This is about the quickest we could do at the moment. Will snow collect inside trailers if they don't... I doubt it. Don't know for sure, but I mean, it'd be cool if they did, but I don't expect it will. This could be fun. 3rd one on the top. Just reverse out to the road. Please stay on. No ratchets. Was it long planks? Shut up. Was it? As well, planks, only 19 litres as well. How annoying is that? Well, these long planks... Oh, bums. Right. That's okay. Just order a set before we leave. Back to IKEA, darling. We've got to get some more planks. So actually, what I might do is, if Yoss's mod works when they're on... Oh, it doesn't work when they're on a... Oh, that one did, though. Let's take that one off, then. Put it over here. So there you go. Add on. Am I going to do a video of the DLL driver? I am, Adrian, yes. I am. Long. Let's go. 2 of them. There we go. I think my forklifting skills have improved over the course of the stream. I'm sure they leave a lot to be desired still, but I know we've got extras here, but can't really complain about the pallet physics, can you? Adrian Binstead, they had droplets on the windows, but they removed them because they were causing too many performance issues. So they might come back in the future. They can work it out. Oh. Right, here we go. Hey, Dano, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Nathaniel, do you think we'll get 4X maps on console? Giants haven't said no. That's all I'll say there. So I think if a modder puts one on the mod hub and they test it and performance-wise it works, I don't see any reason why you won't see some 4X maps for console. No Giants-approved mods have come for early access players. Government subsidy was in there already. That's the only one. I've got a couple that I've been given. I've got a multi-fruit buy station from 82 Studios, and Yoss gave me the... stand still. Right, which one was planks? This one here. Yoss has given me the liftable pallets one today to test. Love Welsh Kate's share. There you go. Autism BMX, honest opinion so far? I think it's a vast improvement on 22. Across the board, there are minor changes that just lift the quality and the standard of stuff. It's really good. There's just, like, everything feels more polished. It feels like a more polished game. So, definitely, I think improvements across the board. I'm delighted for console players that they will get like a meaningful AI that does seem to, in general, work quite well, and the GPS does work very well. So I'm pleased for them. For PC players, I think the AI is still frustrating and isn't close to Horseplay and Auto Drive. So definitely, the snow's leaving now. That's the only thing. The snow kind of unloads in strips across the map. So yeah, the AI and the Auto Drive are a big step forward for console. Not so much for PC, but in the interim, until we get Auto Drive and Horseplay, they're a helpful tool to have, which is good. And then things I'm disappointed in. The The lack of changes to seasons is sad. I really hope we'd see a little bit more there. What else? Animal. There's not enough animals changes in my eyes as well. The placeable pastures is cool, but I would have loved to have seen a little bit more immersion with the animals. Kind of feel too easy. Right, we've got planks long. 2, 1. Oh, that's about to count down to the next step. We should watch that. Or has it just done it now? Did that just finish then? No. 0. Just got to put the doors on that, haven't we? That's some shoddy block work. Who put that up? Who put that up? Planks long. And have we got planks long? We've got loads of planks long in there. That's good. Let's move on to the next stage on its own. And what have we got over here? Is Mrs. FSG come to Lambert? Probably not Share, no, but she is likely to come to FarmCon. Planks long. Ooh, so we need another batch in there. Oh, are we going to be under for that? We're going to be under by... We're going to be under by a few, aren't we? But we do have one set here. So it's a start. I'm just going to pick them up. We'll pick those ones up. Wee, there we go. A ghost builder. Yeah, they're busy. They're all inside, that's why you can't see them. Right. Oh, got stuck under the fence then. Does chopping straw instead of baling and put a level of fertiliser down? Haven't checked that yet, Dano. It's a good question. There we go. I still think we're not enough here. Let's have a look. 1976 and we need 1979. Right, I better go and get another one then. No worries, Jan. See you later. Let's head over, grab this. Precision farming will return if all the people that make precision farming agree to renew the license. So that's John Deere, there's a bunch of universities and people like that in there. So the quick answer is, it's don't know, it's not up to giants. Yes, you can still dump crops on the ground if you need to. No, it was small planks, wasn't it? Was it long planks? Oh, I can't remember now. It was long planks, wasn't it? Oh, let's just take 2 and then we know we won't run out. It's a shame you can't hit escape there to get out of those menus. Any challenges with animals so far? So, the placeable pastures are a bit frustrating that when you put them down you have to wait a month for the grass to grow before you can use it. And it also looks at the moment, I'm not sure if it's a bug or just the way it's been set up, but you can't... cows don't make milk if they're in the pasture. They only make it if you're feeding them TMR and things like that. I haven't done enough testing of that to see what's what. So yeah, we'll keep trying with that. Game Junkie, nice to see you, man. How are you? Is it cheaper to build buildings like? Do you know what? I haven't. Did it again. It's cheaper to buy, I don't know, because we haven't really calculated how much we've spent on this. Although we could probably look, because I don't think we've bought much in the way of materials. We might have the odd bag of fertiliser and the odd bale, but in general I don't think we've spent much on fertiliser, so we might be able to see, we might be able to give ourselves a bit of an idea of how much it costs by looking at the finances. We'll do that in a minute. The horse pasture scales, all of the animals scale, so they scale, so this is I think a bug. They scale so you can, if you make them bigger, you can take more animals in, but the food volume doesn't go up. So you end up feeding them 4 times a day if you've got loads of animals. So that needs to be sorted. So we're good with roof plates. Planks long, we're good. Okay. That looks like it's good. Let's just check this one. So, hang on, let's just have a look at the finances screen and see. Finances. What have we spent? Property maintenance. Pallet costs. So there you go. 60, 84, 104, maybe 114, 120, 136, 100. Let's round it up to 140. So, if you wanted to buy a house, 140,000. Farmhouse, 135,000 for one the same size. So, maybe not. Maybe not. Planks long. Alright, we've got loads in there. Right, let's skip forward to the next day for this one. Is the force feedback on the same as 22? So, minimal. That is 2 buildings. Well pointed out. Controlled. Yes. Well pointed out. Yeah, so it's about half the price. If this is the end of it, which it isn't. DeJolo. Hang on. I'm going to tell you whether or not you'll find out later or tomorrow, because I can't remember. Put a load of vids up, and I can't remember which order I've put them in. You will have to wait until tomorrow. Planks long. Yeah, damn it. We're going to be 12 short again, typically. There we go. We're going to have to go and get another batch of them. See, look, the hand stays. Yos, the hand stays if you drop it into the thing. Just FYI. Cement bags, 4,000, so we need, let's say, 6 cement bags and 1 long planks. Oh man alive. This is not what we talked about! Take care, Anton. Thanks for dropping in. We'll be back online at 8 o'clock tonight. So if you fancy coming back, I don't know what we're going to do tonight. Probably still keep going this. There's 4 options pickle mount. The hand is the same as in 22 with super. It's feels a little bit more compact, the hand. Hang on, I'll give you a sneak peek on silage. I'll actually show you what the thumbnail's going to look like. If I can find it, hang on a second. There you go. That's my photo I took for my thumbnail. It feels, as somebody that's rolled a lot of silage in my life, very realistic. It squashes down nicely and the tyre tracks don't go away. So, yeah. Big improvement. Big, big improvement. And now I've forgotten what I'm supposed to be buying. Long planks, I know that much. 6 cement bags, thank you. Oh, cement bags. 8, 7, 8. Buy. Let's get 8 just to be. Take care, Pickle Man. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Are the bonuses to doing a pre-order? Derek, yes, you get the McDon Swather Pack, and you also get the CR11 Gold Edition if you order through Giants Direct. If you order through Steam, you get the McDon Pack, but you don't get the CR11 unless you buy the Year 1 Season Pass. So there are your differences. And you can pre-download if you buy from Giants and have it ready to go on Tuesday. You just need to put your code in. On Steam, you're going to have to download it on the day. Bonuses with Year 1, they've not announced any, if there are any yet. Sorry, the CR11 is the bonus if you order with Year 1 through Steam, or you can just order the base game and get the CR11 if you order it through Giants. But yes, you do get the standard coloured CR11 in the base game. So if you're not that... if you're not that fussed about a gold combine, you can order it through Steam. That was all me not paying attention to where that was lined up. Getting too blasé with me positioning there. But luckily enough, we have Joss's mod to help us out. Get them all nicely lined up so we don't have any trouble at the other end. Just jump up on there with a 100 weight of concrete in my hand. Beautiful. Beautifully stacked. I mean, if you think you're going to buy all the DLCs, it makes sense to buy the Year 1 Season Pass. If you're undecided of whether or not you'll buy the DLCs, you might as well, or you think you know what they are and only 2 of the 4 appeal to you, you might as well do it that way. I said 100 weight though, I didn't say 100 kilograms. Old money. It's probably still not enough though. There you go. I was wrong. Oh, no, I am an idiot. That looked like it was miles away. That'll still unload at the other end, won't it? That'll be alright. She'll be reet. She'll be reet. Let's get this done. I'm getting hungry. It seems like a pain in the butt. Depends if you like the sense of achievement at the end, Autism BMX. We're in too deep now. We're in too deep now. As it would appear, a lot of people who are watching are as well, because we've got still 1,200 people watching. But Auto, yeah, Lockie must be sitting here rubbing his hands together with glee seeing this. If you knew exactly what you needed to build it, you could buy it all in one go. You could buy it all in one go. And if you could ship it in order, so every time you loaded a trailer up, you knew it would do the first stage and a half, say, you could get it sorted. So ratchet it. Right, who needs what? I can't remember. Long planks, right. Just one pallet of long planks here. There you go. And what do we need over here? Loads of cement. 6,000, I think. Just try and get it lined up. See, miles off. Oh, I'm getting caught on the edge of the trailer there. Ah! Uber Slacker 2025 and you still can't enter buildings, but you got fog and GPS, which is a mod for data. You've obviously not been paying attention to much, Uber Slacker, because you can enter. I've not found a building yet I can't enter. Certainly not the same as 22 when you couldn't enter any of the buildings. I need one more. I'm just going to pick it up. And also, it's also worth pointing out that the console haven't had a GPS mod for a decade, so it's brand new for them. So there you go. Unless you're being elitist and just a PC fan. And we will go inside the farmhouse when we're done. Planks long. Right, we've got enough stuff. Let's do it. Why can't I sleep? I think Uber Slacker's just looking for attention here. He's already said he pirates the game, and now he's saying he doesn't care about console players. He'll play it for 2 weeks and then he'll go back to Fortnite. So that's fine. He's welcome to his opinion. Everybody's welcome to their opinion. Long plank. Oh, come on. I still don't have enough. Farming Simulator PS4. Unfortunately not, Rui. No. Unfortunately, it's just PS5. Still more planks. Planks long as well. Oh my god, I'm so bored of planks. I'm so bored of long planks. Let's go and get 4. Let's get 4 just to cover ourselves. Do also no, don't worry, off-road trucker. This is, let's call it a little side mission, shall we? It's a little test side mission. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. It's like productions or I can't think. Yeah, like the community tests, like the big grain elevator and stuff like that. I am gonna sleep. Hi, AJ from India. You only need to say it once. It's okay, bud. But welcome. Nice to see you. Wood beams? No. Long planks. Planks, long planks. Let's... No, not a prefab wall. Oh my god, where is it? There we go. 4. We're going to double up here because I am sick of being slightly short the whole time. Excellent. Oh, I think it's a lot of the time, obviously not script mods, but a lot of the time it's textures and materials, isn't it? Pretty much the same upgrade path as 22 was. I mean, I know certainly not enough about modding to be able to be fully informed on that, but from what little I know, it feels like it's not onerous, because the upgrade path from 17 to 19 was massive because they completely changed the way they did mods, but 19 to 22 and 22 to 25 feels pretty similar. Okay, this is going to be a bit bouncy. Renabu for console. You heard it here, people. You heard it here. Yeah, wheels are definitely out as well. Yeah, the usual. The paths are gone. The wheels are still there, but you've just got to redo your paths to them. Right, nice and slow over here so they don't bounce off. How many forklifts are in the game? There's just 2 at the moment, I think. A Manitou and the little Jugendheinrich. Holla Holdor, giving the people what they want. Playing to the crowd, he is. How much better did the physics feel? Not bad, Solly, but equally I didn't really have massive problems in 22. I think it might have been a console issue in 22. I didn't have masses of issues, certainly with bales. I think, as people say, the weight can sometimes... it would be nice to have had a little bit more mass to them. But in terms of like things exploding all over the map, I mean, pallets have always been a bit worse than bales. But I mean, crikey, we've had no major incidents, and we've been doing this for coming up to 3 hours now. So, so I think from that perspective, they're pretty solid. Is there a silage background game? There is not, no. Planks long, right. We're doubling up on the planks, that's good. Planks long. We've got loads of planks. Right, let's skip forward a bit of time, shall we? In fact, we could just... Oh, look, the doors have gone on. This has got to be close to being finished. Let's zip along and see. There, it's counting down now. Stray bullet. Yes, we can go and have a look at that at some point. At night time is beautiful. That's a big change as well in 2025. You couldn't work at night in 22, but 25 you could absolutely work right through the night. There's stars and there's Milky Ways and there's a moon. Donaconda, we think it might be... oh, we're back into planks and we don't have enough planks. Oh. Well, we do have some more planks around here, but that means the house will probably need planks as well, so... If only we could spawn these. Well, we probably can, actually. We get into that point where we just like, please no more driving across the map. I've seen the Twister a few times. Yes, it's good. Well, we still don't have enough. Alright. It's got to that point. GS... Pallet add... Planks... I had long planks. Now I've got to remember what they're called. They're planks long. Boards. Thank you, Ola. Board. I need somebody now with all the fill types. Ah. It's got to this point now. Sorry, folks. All I wanted was a shed. Right, so what do we need over here? We need planks here too. Right, that's good. Brilliant. You call them planks, and then you give them a completely different name in the game. Right, let's zip forward with these. We'll get this done before the end of the day. Like Scooter said, you can actually not have to go through the whole day for these. As long as you're topped up on your stuff. Should be right. That's why the order in the warehouse makes no sense. Okay, yeah, that makes sense that it makes no sense. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, last 100. Here we go. Planks long and more planks. Oh look. Oh good. But we know what they are now, so... Boards. Planks. 1,000 of each. We'll check our other one as well. Nice stacking. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how many trees you need for this. Oh, this is finished! It's finished! This one's finished! We did a thing! We did a thing! Look at that! 3, Brian. But it was 3 hours well spent. Look at that! At least you know now, right? This is why we do this. So you know. So you know how long or how much you've got to do. Oh, Mr. Sealy P's kicking about. He's been a busy man. He has been a busy man. Right, let's skip this along. Have we got enough in? 980 and 950. Thanks. Yeah, right. Let's just skip along. Get this closed down. And I'll show you nighttime as well, because nighttime is beautiful, finally. I know, William, it's been a slog, hasn't it? It's been a slog, but it's been an enjoyable slog. It has been an enjoyable slog. I've actually really enjoyed chatting away to everyone. 300, and let me stop there. That's probably a bit early to stop to look at night time. Yeah, it is. We need no clouds either. So hopefully later on we might get no clouds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's count it down. Is it going to finish the house now? Finish it in the dark? Oh, we need furniture. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, but look at the sky. Look at the moon. Look at the Milky Way. Look at the amount of light you've got. So look now, you could drive around with your lights on, and it feels a lot more manageable than it did in than it did before. Furniture, thank you, thank you, Scooter. Pallet add furniture, and I'm guessing it's 1,000 per pallet. Oh, 6 litres of furniture. Oh. There we go. Maybe one pallet was 6,000 litres. No. So it is... Oh, we do need 6. I'm going to go with 6,006. Right. Just keep going. 3, 4, 5. Is that 5? Yeah, I think it was. Drag them one by one in, or can we just... it's going to do that, isn't it? There we go. You can move furniture by hand, can't you? Yeah, it would appear you do lose the excess material. Although actually, in hindsight, I don't think I've gone massively over 1,000 litres of each. There's one pallet. Well, it probably is. It probably adds up, doesn't it? Probably adds up in the end. Is that enough? That is enough. Right, let's skip forward. It's a shame it's going to do it, and it's going to finish at night, though. Although we can go... Oh, it might not, because we've got 5,000 to go. We could go for a sleep. Keep an eye on the nice sky at night. So what's interesting, if the clouds weren't here, the stars move in a different direction to the moon, and you can see constellations like the Big Dipper and Orion's Belt and things like that. So it's quite clever. I don't know if it changes at different times of the year, so there's different things in the sky at different points, but it's pretty cool. A construction project over budget. Can you go inside? I hadn't thought about that. Yeah. How's it going, lads? Everything alright? Oh, you can't go inside. They're not letting you in until I finish. Health and safety. Health and safety. We've still got 2,000 litres of furniture to go. You know, that measurement of furniture, litres. James Parsons is the Kubota tractors. There certainly is. 1,200. Forgot my hard hat. Oh, wrong one. Oh, you don't have a hard hat. You'd have to go with a. You'd have to go with a forestry helmet. Saving content. Whatever. Here we go. Last 1,000. I'm just going to say you need a food delivery from IKEA, from Aldi now. 600, 500. Harmonex. You timed it well, mate. You timed it well. You timed it well. 400. 300. 200. 100. Let's slow it down a bit. 40. 30. 20. You are kidding me. Oh, just buy a house, folks. Oh my goodness, planks. Who's the plank here? You have got to be invested if you're going to buy your own, build your own house. You have got to be invested to buy your own house. Thank you, Jan. Oh, dear me. Robert, I think you've summed it up beautifully with that comment. That is, it is, you basically make a commitment to farm or become a builder, because there's no time for both. Yeah, legacy. Yeah, if you could make sure that you'd only need 10 planks and a bag of cement for your sheds, that would be awesome. Right, here we go. 40, 30, 20, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. More furniture! No! We did it! What about that? You could walk inside your house. Where's that pirate dude? He's gone very quiet all of a sudden. Bang your head on the lights though. I think we're going to need the small player thing. The player height adjustment. It would appear we're still 9'10". The light came on as well. That was a nice touch, wasn't it? Oh, wouldn't it be good to change the pictures in here? You could have a picture of DJ in there, picture of Argsy in there. Ow, my head. Anything in the fridge? Oh, that would have been good, wouldn't it? Pick up these. Can you pick up that? No. Oh, that is a tidy garage. Oh, crikey, you are seriously tall. I'm gonna bang my head on the electric motor for that. Right. There you go. Somebody fix the height of the player. Modders. Important and quick one. Does the door open? Not from that side. It must open. There's no way it's not going to. I'm interested. The window's open? No. I don't know why they've put the icons on the outside when you can get in the house as well. That's a bit odd. Oh. Oh. How are you getting in that? Yeah, that's an oversight, isn't it? I was gonna say, I think there's the architect and the builders are gonna fall out over that one. Like the guy that goes around snagging and new builds on TikTok. He'd be like, that's wrong. Walker Jacobson, is the farm sit worth the money? 1,000,000% in my eyes. Right, how much is it to sell? It's a good question. Right, I want to get rid of this now. Demolition mode. So what do we think in the end? We probably spent... What was it? About 150? Maybe 160,000, 170,000 tops across both buildings. I want to sell it. Oh, do you want to sell it for $486? No, I don't. Oh. Yeah, the farm garage is the same. Although, the farm garage is useful, right? Actually, the farm garage is a decent shed. If you want to store vehicles on a small farm, this is not bad. But equally, let's skip to daylight. I'm going to show you something. That's getting edited. Let's go forward to the next day. Just having a nice look at the sky. Yeah, don't rain on me. Equally, for all that time and effort, I'm glad we've done this. If we go to... Sorry. Here, if you go to... So, let's put a farmhouse down. That's a pre-built. And let's also, in here... No, it's in here. In here. Others. Look, if you want a little shed... For... Oh, it is quite small. Take it back. What do you reckon, though? That's not a million... Alright. Floor plate's slightly different. For $4,000 there... Oh. Well, that's buildable as well. Wait a minute, they're buildable. I did not know that. I did think they were cheap. So that's interesting. Those last 5, you've got another additional set of buildable houses at the bottom. Well, I never. Right, let's go and get some planks and long planks, guys. Let's start again. Oh, these are the ones that maybe get damaged by the tornado, maybe? Right, anyway. These you can't go in. These placeable farmhouses. But the buildable ones you can. But they do look a lot nicer. Visually. No more planks. But yeah, no. If you wanted to... Why am I doing that? If you wanted to get the... a shed or something. There you go. That looks pretty similar. Size-wise. 25,000. Which is about half the price of what we paid in materials. You can get a shed. Maybe I need to open it from... Why isn't it opening? I can hear the motor starting. Or maybe you can't use that. Some of these are... I'm doing it again, look. Some of these are... So I checked some of these out the other day. Like, I definitely found one in here that was... yeah, it was this one. That my little town I've built. I know that scooter, but it says they're decoration, but then this is in decorations. And look, you can go in, even turn the lights on. So some of them are decorations, some of them aren't, which is weird. I quite like this one, with the weathered wood and stuff. So it's a little bit weird how some of them are and some of them aren't. So the big, oh, I've done it again. Shift. Like the big roundel. Again, this is, you can go inside this one. I don't know what you're storing in here. Animals? You can't get much in the way of vehicles through those doors, but, Mr. Plank. Yeah, the tool shed. So we tried this the other night and it wouldn't work with a chainsaw. So let's try that. Right, one last thing. Everything the light touches is mine. Where did that go? Did that not drop down? Oh, it's over there. Can't even see where I'm doing it. A round milking parlour. There you go. Let's get some edits on it. So in here, this is where you put your chainsaws and stuff. So we did this on Zalonka the other day and it wouldn't work, but the horse brush works. So if we go and let's buy a chainsaw. Just buy the Husky. And let's buy some spray paint. FSG green. And let's buy the horse brush. So now, if I go one, I put my horse brush down here. Return horse brush, R. Look. I can take the horse brush, but I can't. Oh, there we go. Return spray can, R. So you've got to be holding it. And chainsaw. Look, no R to return chainsaw. And you press R, and it doesn't work. So I don't know if this is just this shed. Let's try another shed. I am not looking at the chat here, so if you're saying stuff, press 2. Yeah, no, it doesn't work. Let's try this one. I think that big shed doesn't work with chainsaws. So there's your stuff. Yeah, look. I can't return them. But then Mr. Sealy P did it the other night and it worked. I mean, that's obviously a bug that they'll fix. Logging trailer. Yeah, let's try the logging trailer. Does that look quite good, didn't it? Wood transport. It's this one, isn't it? Got the chainsaw rack on it. I think this is the one we saw in the preview. Yeah, Celia is on console, so that might be... I fed it back the other night, but I was just interested. I hadn't tried it again since, so... let's go and visit the store. That's the easiest thing to do. Visit. Got me chainsaw. There's my chainsaw slot. Yeah, look. It doesn't even work. We're ahead of you there, Mark. You can't turn the chainsaw off. When you've got it in your hand, it's on. That's the Fanzel. Is there a different keybind? Well, even if there was, it would show up. It's not showing up in the menu. That's the weird thing. It's just broken. I haven't actually spoken to another PC player that's done it yet. I only know Mr. Sealy P could do it the other night, but I'd be intrigued. Restart. I've rebooted the game, done everything the other night. Try a different chainsaw. We did that. I have already put it in as a bug report, large H, yeah. Oh yeah, I wonder if it switches to console control. Let me see my. Yeah, see, it's just not showing up. Go figure. I've tried all 4 chainsaws. I tried all 4 chainsaws on Zalonka. So, there you go. That's it. Cancel your orders just because one little thing doesn't work. This is FSG. This is FSG. Right, on that note, though, we are going to have a little bit of a break and get some food and stuff like that. Back at 8 o'clock, if anybody's interested, we'll do a little bit more. That was really good fun today. I think we found up quite a lot of stuff there. That was helpful, wasn't it? Open up your triggers with F2. Let's do that. That's the 5, actually, isn't it? It doesn't even show as a trigger. There it does. Yeah, there's something definitely not right with it. That was awesome. Really enjoyed that, folks. We'll come back later on. I'm trying to think what we'll do tonight. We're going to do a bit of productions tonight. That was what we were going to try and do. If anybody's got the energy to try not to spawn too many pallets. Yeah, that was. I'm glad we've done that. Hopefully, you're not going to waste any time building your own buildings come Tuesday, because that's quite time-consuming. If you want to go hardcore on forestry, you could have quite good fun with it. But yeah, we'll have a play. I haven't had a play with productions yet, so what we can do is probably fill a load of trailers with stuff quite quickly, and then dump them and see what's what. All right, look after yourselves. Thank you. I'm going to leave you with a little advert for G-Portal on the way out. But thank you very much for joining me. And if you've not subbed, I'd love you to hit the button on the way out. Notifications if you're not already notified. And if you haven't hit the like button yet, if you would do that, that would be awesome too. And we'll see you in a few hours. Take care. Bye for now. Get ready to elevate your Farming Simulator 25 experience with G-Portal. Whether you're growing crops, raising livestock, or building your dream farm, playing with friends has never been smoother. Hosting with G-Portal means low-lag gameplay, high performance, and 24/7 support, so you never miss a beat. Imagine running a farm when your entire crew can join from anywhere across PC, PlayStation, or Xbox. With crossplay enabled, G-Portal makes it all possible, bringing your farming community together like never before. Choose from a variety of server configurations to match your style. Need something small for a private session or want to host a bustling community farm? G-Portal's got you covered. With server locations around the globe, you can ensure the best connection for you and your friends no matter where you are. Pre-order your server today and be ready to hit the fields with your friends on November the 12th, the day Farming Simulator 25 launches. With quick setup, you can go from 0 to farming in under 3 minutes, plus enjoy top-of-the-line NVMe SSD hardware, 50 gigabytes of backup storage, and rock-solid DDoS protection that keeps your farm running without interruption. If you're ready to make the most of your farming adventure, you can use my affiliate code, which is in the video description, to receive 10% off your first server. And that goes towards supporting the channel too, which means we can continue to grow this fantastic community. G-Portal is where your best farming memories begin. So don't wait, secure your server now, and let the good times on the farm roll in.